All right, people, we're changing tactics. We're gonna go try to live scope a couple of crappie here since they've never done it. And you'll see like a...
Oh, I saw a fish.
Yeah, you saw a school of shad go by. So you'll see the pole, right? And then you'll see the front of the poles here and the back of the poles there. So you're looking a distance away, and it's shooting a 23-degree cone like this that we'll be looking at of. In case, and I'm going to need on that side here shortly.
Yes, sir.
So I'll get this set up and get y'all at the right depth to fish. And they're not usually sitting on this front pole right here, but sometimes they are. So there's the pole.
This is the pole.
Right there in front of us. And then that'll be a shatter crappie at 10 foot. And then that's just a side view of it. Now there was one sitting up here like 10 foot deep, which is really unusual. And then those others are going to be, what is it doing so weird for? That's got to be showing some relay off of it. Now there's one at like 15 foot, but it doesn't seem to be a very big one. There's one right there off the bottom, fish. See him swimming?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yep.
It's amazing.
That's him swimming in and looking at it. So we're going to move up here to this other one. And that's a big old school of shad you're looking at there. There we go. And see, that's crappie sitting right there off the bottom. So we're in 24, 25, and they're on the back side of the pole. So pull up here and show you what we're going to do. So I'm going to bring this over this way just a tad. I want to get the pole in line here. See, that's reading weird. It's reading like it's reading the wrong pole. There it is. See, that's a crappie. That's a crappie. Crappie. Whoops. So we're going to try to put this in right here, and it looks like it's about 2 reels off the bottom of that fish. So I'm going to drop this all the way down to the bottom.
That's 25 feet deep.
Yep. And 1/8 ounce jigs take a little while to get to the bottom. So it's going to take me a while to get it down there. All right, so here it is. And then I'm going to try to look for it. So there's slacks out. 1, 2.5. And now I'm
Down
going
the bottom, and you reeled it up.
I reeled it up 2.5. So I'm looking.
Bounce a little bit.
I'm going to look for my bait right now. It'll look like 2 little. There it is. See my baits right there?
Okay.
That was my baits. And there's a fish.
I want these fish. You got one already?
Yeah, I'm reeling him up. He just came up beside the pole.
Oh,
Look.
okay. Well, then we're not looking at the same fish.
Yeah.
We weren't looking at your bait.
Look at that big crappie.
Wow. Weird base.
What's that?
Got a weird base.
That's your crappie. So,
Perch.
yeah, they're excellent. One of the best eating fish in the entire lake.
Now, are there rules on what you can keep for crappie?
25 per person, 10 inches long.
That's
Plenty over 10.
throw them back in.
No, put them in the basket.
Oh, I thought you said it was over.
No, under 10. They got to be 10 and over. So it wasn't a really good picture because I'm still trying to find my bait.
Yeah, I think we were looking at the wrong thing. I think that was your.
I was on the back side. I was over here. So once again here. See, sometimes you can see it drop.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's a bait school.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Okay. So here, Huddleston, that's almost on bottom. So look, I'm on bottom. I'm gonna raise it up and reel down. Look, there's my line tight right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go 1, 2.5. Now hold that in your hand. Now set up left-handed. And I'm gonna get you over here closer to the pole. There's your lures right there. Lift them up. See them? See it?
Oh, yeah.
Let them back down. And if you feel like a thump, lift up on it.
Okay, so set it.
Yeah, set it. I'm gonna move you. I'm moving your rod tip for you, so you yank it, yank it. I saw it hit it.
Yeah, it's on.
Ain't a very big one. Lift him up. Stop reeling. It's a 10-foot pole, so you don't want to reel all the way to the end, or you'll never get him off. Did you feel the thump?
Yeah, I did. A small fish.
Small crappie. So how you like that?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Toss him in.
I don't think I saw the actual.
There's two of them together. Look like two little fish.
Okay.
And
So you're watching this. You're trying to control that, and you're trying to. I don't know how you do.
I don't usually look at this once I'm in there fishing. I don't look at this anymore.
Okay.
Once I know what depth they're at, like I do now, I just look to see if there's any by the pole.
Okay. Okay.
That's all I'm looking for.
I gotcha.
All right. So come here, Kason.
Yes, sir.
You're up. So there's 1, 2.5. Hold that. And you hold it right here like that. And then if you feel something go like, it's going to go, but you got your rod too high. Hold it down.
I see him. I see some.
So let it down. Right there. It looks like they're all closer to us. They're on this side of the pole. If you feel something go thump, raise him up and hook him.
Right.
Move it over closer to the pole. Stop right there. Right there. Right, hold it like that. There you go. Lift him up. Did you feel him thump it?
Yeah. I thought that was you.
Reel? No, that was a fish. Stop. Lift. Now reel down a little more. Now lift. Just pick him up all the way. Hold the rod straight up. Pick him up to me. All right, let go. Lower the rod. There. Kason, hold your first crappie.
Almost like cheating.
Got him?
Yep, just about.
Turn him around this way so we can see the fish. All right. Got his first crappie. You get in there with him, let me take a picture. You're the dad. Oh. Hold it up here in front of him. Here.
Yeah, do it.
But you saw the fish and everything, right?
What's the red dot on this fish's side?
That's an algae that gets on them. And the way the other one's hit, they're probably going to be on the other side of the pole. There you go. Get him, Chris. He hit it like twice. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Stop, lift. Pick him all the way up to you. Quick, quick, before he gets off. Big black crappie. That is a big black crappie, dude. Good job.
It was guided in. So.
Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. All right, Kason, come on. He smacked the crud out of it, though, didn't he? I'm going to get it set up for you. Huh? One of you jackwagons lifted it and let it go.
No, sir.
Yeah, you did.
No, nobody lifted it, man.
Who put the last crappie in?
Well, I did, but I showed him now. Just putting it down in. He said lift it, and
It's completely gone with all the fish in it.
Oh no.
Somebody undid it. Somebody picked it up off of that lip and let it drop.
find it with the sonar.
No, the catfish are swimming with it. Well, everybody on the YouTube world, if you're on Tawakoni and you find a giant basket full of catfish and crappie, it was mine. All right, I'm going to take you around the other side of the pole here. You catching them all? We had several in the basket, then we lost the basket. So we're starting over. But they're hitting black and chartreuse, 2.5 reels off the bottom. If that helps you. Where is this thing going? It's like it's got a mind of its own right now. Sorry, Casey, I'm trying to get you back in here. But that's when you feel the thump, you just like me. I set the hook. As soon as I felt the thump, I set the hook. And that's on the top jig. That one was even shallower. That is a big black crappie.
Probably on belly.
They're at 15 foot over here. 15 foot deep now. Done changed on me. What's that? I only got one crappie pole, and I'm teaching them how to use it. They're not used to it. Yeah, it's a H2O 12 foot, a 10 foot pole. Light action. Thanks, sir. So I got a 10 foot pole. I'm doing this. Yeah, I'll give you a couple of them. I don't mind at all. You can pull up here and touch my boat. It ain't gonna hurt it. It won't bother me at all. Let me grab my crappie stuff. Thank you. Took me a long time to weld it up. Yes, sir. I bought a kit from a guy up in Gary, Texas, and built it. It is. I didn't want to have to worry about stumps and stuff, so I run it, and I run an outboard jet unit on it. These right here. These are mainly what I'm getting them on. These are bonehead bodies. You got 1/8 ounce jig heads.
Yeah. What color do you use?
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse jig head?
Yes, sir. There you go. These are a little bit rusty. No, go ahead. I got plenty. But we were catching them 2 reels off the bottom, 2.5 reels, and then when I pulled up these poles, I started seeing them at 15, 16 foot, and I'm talking about some big. Ouch! That's a black crappie. That's a white crappie. They're off the back side. There we go. Yep. Come here, Kason. Yeah, I got one. Come here. I'm going to put you back in on the same spot because there's a buttload of them in there.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, sorry, Chris. Don't worry about it. I threw them in the bottom of the boat for a reason. Hang on. I'm gonna get you in and set up on them. There are a whole slew of them right here on this pole. We should be able to take 8 or 10 off of this pole, maybe. Don't lean on that. That's like $2,800, not for knees to go on, okay?
Yeah.
All right, see them all right here?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to drop right down to them right there. Without getting hit on the way down. Getting right on top of 2 of them right now.
Oh, that's me.
I don't know, there's 2 there. Raise up a little casing.
That enough?
No, you didn't raise up at all. There you go. Give it a bump.
Oh, I got a
Now raise him up.
real. Good job, son.
Reel down slow. Reel down. Lift up. Lift up.
Oh, I got it.
Reel down. Lift up. Keep the line tight when you. Hey, stop. That's a drum. Stop. Stop.
drum?
Stop. So look. See how close you are right here?
Yeah.
So let me show you something. So if I lift this up with a 10-foot rod, I can never get this. Look, I can't get him close to me. So look, I'm gonna let 4 foot of line out. So look where my rod is. See, it's up at like a 1 o'clock position on a thing. So when I lift it up, look where the fish comes.
To your head.
Okay, that's the lift lesson. You can't reel to the end of a rod that's 10 foot long and then get to the fish. The fish will never come to you.
To climb the rod.
Yep. Now these, if you catch a bunch of these are the best crab cake fish on earth, where you fillet them and boil them in crawfish boil. These make crab cakes like you would not believe. But the other cool thing about these is this drum is, we can use him for bait if we want to go drift for big kitties.
Okay.
There, we can bow fish for them, spear fish for them, even in Texas.
Is that a normal size drum or small?
The record here is like 16 or 17 pounds, but this is about average of what you catch in this part. All right, we're going up to the next pylon. Believe it or not, we have another really good mess of fish here already.
Try not to throw the cooler anymore.
Yeah, it'll float though.
Not the way I throw it in.
Yeah.
You underestimate my power, Scott.
My power at losing things. So your dad was here, and sometimes you'll see me do this and I'll drift it across just to see if there's any sitting up real high. See, I brought it up like 5-6 foot from where I was.
They're still all over that hole.
There he is. He was up way higher. Oh, that feels like a big crappie. Oh, he's a tugger. Oh, he's fighting like a sand bass. He's fighting so hard. He ain't even big, and he's got the fungus among us on his back. Look at that. See the fungus on his fin? It's a very contagious fungus that they have here in the lake. If they touch each other, nope, the meat's fine. If they touch each other, they say keep them. If you catch them, keep them.
Okay.
Or throw them up on the bank if you don't want to keep them. It will kill them after a while, but it doesn't hurt the meat or anything inside of them. Now it's dangerous to them, but it's not dangerous to us once we fillet them. So did you see how far I went around that pole to get that one casing?
Yeah.
Okay.